All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. All kinds of craziness going on in the draft, as it just seems to be constantly move after move after move. Holy cow. So, we're going to play 2 games tonight, as I'm trying to keep an eye on this. Everybody is trying to get receivers is A.J. Brown. Wow. So the Eagles didn't get the receiver they probably wanted at 13 when they traded up. So they trade with the Titans. The Titans get the 18th pick. They're on the clock now. And the Eagles got A.J. Brown from Tennessee. As we get ready, Cal Quantro versus Dallas Keuchel. Quantro a 3-2 record, a 3.29 ERA. Keuchel 4-2, a 2.05 ERA. Wow. This has been, I cannot remember the last time there was this many trades in the NFL draft. Like, as we try to bounce back here in this 4-game set against the White Sox, our offense has looked absolutely abysmal. You know what? These guys have been hitting lefties well. What's up, Landon? How's it going? We're going to give Lindor the day off, though. We're going to put Cabrera in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to move some of these guys just down a bit. So we're going to have Cody bat 9th here. Going to really mix things up here against the lefty Keuchel. I mean, Landon, you just traded for Marquise Brown. Yeah, Griffin, I mean, after all that time, what did you do? You got a franchise tackle and Cross. Like, probably the best player on the board, in terms of the offensive line for sure. I mean, if you weren't going to go receiver, you could have gone receiver there. You could have gone safety with, what's his face who just went to the Ravens. But, I mean, holy cow, guys. Like, this has been a crazy, crazy first round. So many trades. I've never seen this many trades on draft day. Just absolutely, absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, A.J. Brown went to the Eagles, Mel. You traded the 18 overall pick. I'm not sure what else went over there. Yeah, I mean, obviously, well, here's the thing. The 2 best corners were off the board, Griffin, right? Griffin, yeah, Cross is the best pass blocker, for sure, in the draft, probably. So, also the 101, Mel, so there you go. So, okay, so it was also a 3rd round pick? I mean, I don't know at this point, Landon. If Debo was going to be traded, I think he would have been traded at this point. No, Darkstroke, I think this was the right move. I think this was the right move for the Giants, honestly. I think that I'm happy with this overall. You know, I think that they needed a pass rusher. They needed an offensive lineman. You got to remember, the Giants signed a lot of offensive linemen in free agency. Right? And I think that if you want another offensive lineman, I think you get somebody later in the draft. Because that's the other thing, too, is that if Andrew Thomas is your left tackle now, as he kind of proved to be last year, you put Evan Neal at right tackle, there was no guard or center on the board that was worth, at that point, at the 7, worth a first-round pick, or the 5, depending on where you wanted to go with it. Let's not say the Giants won the draft yet. The Giants didn't mess up the draft. The Giants had a good draft. The Jets had a good draft, honestly. Let's be honest. To me, the Jets got the best corner on the board because I really think Houston reached for Stingley in the 3. I think the Eagles reached for Jordan Davis in the 13. No offense, Mel. I think honestly, and especially the fact that you traded for A.J. Brown makes me feel like It makes me feel like, it makes me feel like you guys got robbed. That you guys wanted a receiver at 13, but then Detroit and New Orleans jumped ahead of you to get receivers. Yeah, Landon, I think that is a good move. I think Marquise Brown's a very good receiver. I think giving up the 23 for him was worth it. It has been a crazy draft. Absolutely crazy draft. I'm trying to get it on my phone, and it's just not working. Because, of course, it wouldn't right now. So, but, of course the ESPN app would decide to crap the bed here as I'm trying to get it on my phone. Oh, goodness. So, let's see if I can get this going. Well, Landon, I don't blame you for... Well, I feel bad that you're sick, but I don't blame you for watching the draft at all. Yes, has his best friend there. That's going to be a big deal, I think, for Kyler Murray, for sure. Yeah, every team... Look, this is what the draft is supposed to be. Every team is getting better. Every team is getting better. And that's what it's supposed to be about, right? Yeah, no, I know, Landon, as well. The same thing, it's I wish it wasn't 4 freaking hours, the draft. This should be so much faster. It just should be, like... So, still trying... All right. And for whatever reason, it's just not letting me... It's just not letting me... So let's play some ball. It's not letting me see the draft. All right, that's enough. That's enough of delay. Let's go. Let's play some ball. So we've lost... After winning 8 in a row, we've lost 3 of our last 4. Yeah, gotta pay Kyler, Landon. Gotta pay him. Gotta lock him up. But the Yankees now trying to get a split here in this 4-game set. Yeah, thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. Yes, keep me up to date. Keuchel making his 8th start of the year, a 4-2 record, a 2.05 ERA, a whip just over 1, about a 1-to-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Gets a lot of contact. LeMahieu, 247 average, 5 homers, 18 RBIs. More power on the road, but a worse average. Well, there you go. That's why they probably felt they could get rid of A.J. Brown, Mel. So, as LeMahieu skies one to left, fairly deep, going back at the track and making the catch is Jimenez right against the wall for the first out of the inning. LeMahieu has been this close to a home run every game of this series. That brings up the rookie Oswaldo Cabrera, a 14-game hitting streak, 5 homers, 12 RBIs, playing short today and batting from the right side against the lefty Keuchel. Chops a fastball foul, 0-1. The wind absolutely hates LeMahieu, Mel. Yeah. Sinker, changeup, cutter, slider, fastball from Keuchel. Let's see what Cabrera can do here as he takes one outside 1-1. So I hit on veteran and I pitch on Hall of Fame. So usually it's not the pitching that's the problem. Usually it's the offense. As this one smacked foul and out of play. I don't know if Debo's going anywhere, Landon, especially as we get later and later in the draft. As this one popped up, shallow center, Luis Robert is there, will make the catch, 2 away. Well, I think the Giants should keep Bradbury anyway, Darkstroke. I know they're trying to get the cap under control, but I actually like him as a player, so... And I think that he is a legit number 1. As Avi Garcia hitting .336, 8 homers, 18 RBIs now, steps up to the dish. And fouls a cutter straight back out of play, 0-1. I mean, I guess the thing, I don't know where Debo would go, Landon. I have no idea. As Garcia fouls off a changeup, 0-2. Keuchel doesn't have the velocity he once had, but still a lot of movement on a lot of pitches. As this is chopped to the right side, a little slow roller. Abreu there will tag Garcia as he goes by, and we go bottom one. No score. Cal Quantro making his 8th start of the year, a 3-2 record. A whip just over 1, a 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Left last game with some forearm tightness in the first, but looks to be better. Tim Anderson, 343, 11 homers, 29 RBIs, will lead off. Well, that's good, Landon. That's good, buddy. I'm glad you're happy. Oh, did the Eagles... Is that just going to announce, Darkstroke, that the Eagles gave Brown an extension? That swung on and missed 0-2. The 0-2, fouled back and out of play. Anderson staying alive. Wow, that is a massive deal. Massive. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. So look at the Eagles making moves. 4-year extension. As that'll bring up Lurie Garcia hitting 267. Smacks this foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Garcia is in the dirt, 1-1. And now this one popped up on the left field line. This will reach the netting, 1-2. The 1-2 to Garcia. Just a little low, and he lays off, 2-2. You can hear... Are you hearing static, Landon? Is that what you're hearing? Or are you hearing the air conditioner? Or is it the phone is it really the phone vibrating? There's so many things it could possibly be because the microphone's very sensitive. As this one hammered to right, fairly deep. Garcia racing back will make the catch for the second out of the inning. I took my phone, I put it to the side, Landon. So there you go. So hopefully that doesn't happen again as we look now at the White Sox starting lineup. Sorry about that. Tim Anderson at short, Garcia at second, Jose Abreu batting third, playing first, Grandal in the cleanup spot, Jimenez in left, Gavin Sheets DHing again, Yohan Moncada is your at third, Danny Mendick in center actually today. I said Robert earlier, my apologies, and Adam Engel in right. Okay, all right, I moved it, Landon, I moved it. Jose Abreu, 262 average, 7 homers, 22 RBIs. As this one rolled over to Cabrera, so an easy inning for Quantro. Both pitchers have a 1-2-3. We go top 2. Still no score here in Chicago as we look now here at the Burger King, Dunkin' Donuts, Panda Express Fan Cam. Burr, 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 burr. Someday somebody will give me a sponsorship. Leading off, Aaron Hicks hitting 275 for the Yankees. 13 homers, 22 RBIs, and smacks this to the right side. Right there is Garcia, 1 away. And now that brings up Matt Olson, getting a start against the lefty. He's been well against the last lefty he had to start against. 9 homers, 19 RBIs, a 282 average. And now smacks this up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Olsen smelling a double. It's going to be a shift-beating double for Matt Olson here in the top of the second. Oh, there you go, Mel. So them two just building around. Them two, they probably feel that this isn't a very good quarterback class, and if they're going to replace a quarterback, they'll wait till next year. This year, they'll build around the rest of the offensive pieces. As Jacob Stallings now hitting 243, one of the Yankees better hitters with runners in the scoring position, though. Pops the first pitch foul and out of play, 0-1. Maybe, Landon, maybe, as this is Swana missed 0-2. Pittsburgh's plan might be working. Yeah, Pickett fell down to them. So did Willis. No one's taken a quarterback yet. As this one smacked to the right side, Olsen retreats to second as Garcia plays it on a hop. 2 away here now in the top of the second. Yankees have made good contact, but not much to show for it, as that brings up Michael Conforto. 242 average, 4 homers, 5 RBIs. Not a very good hitter with runners in scoring position. The first pitch from Keuchel, swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-1. Recognized it too late, couldn't get around on it. This one smacked to the left side, fielded there by Moncada. Fires the first in time, and that'll end the inning. So Yankees get a runner in scoring position, and again they leave him there. We go bottom 2 here as we look at the Burger King fan cam. No score. No, I don't think 3 QBs would have been gone by now, but I definitely thought that. I thought Willis would have been gone for sure. So did they pick Pickett? Is this one chopped to the left side because of the shift? Witt's the only man there. Fires the first to get Grandal, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
And that brings up Eloy Jimenez. 5 homers, 16 RBIs. Had the game-winning hit in Game 1 of this series as he takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now that sails outside, 1-1. Darkstroke, just say who it is. I'm not watching the draft. Just say who it is. It's not like watching a ball game live. It's the draft. It's okay. It's fine. This one fouled back out of play, 3-2. I mean, it's Willis or it's Pickett. The fact that you already know, just say who it is. There we go. Thank you. Cool. It's Pickett. They went with Pickett. Everything worked out for Pittsburgh again. Strike 3. Froze Jimenez with the slider. 2 away. Brings up Gavin Sheets now. Takes a strike in the outside edge. 0-1. E0-1. Another strike there from Quantro. 0-2. Now hung a curveball, but lined it right at Cabrera, and that'll end the second inning. We go top 3, still no score. Yeah, I mean, you've seen that. That's a thread for this entire draft, right? What's it? Icky Quanu staying in Carolina at NC State. Aiden Hutchinson staying in Michigan, going to Detroit. You're seeing that a lot as Bobby Witt, 256 average, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. He hits lefties very well, and the Yankees would love for him to snap out of that cold spell he's in. As he pops this up to right. Well, it won't be this at-bat, that's for sure, as that's caught by Garcia, 1 away. Yeah, for sure, Darkstroke, for sure. It's Cody Bellinger now. 244 average, 9 homers, 23 RBIs. And Cody's going to smack this on the right field line. That's going to be a base hit, and because of the shift, he will have at least 2 bags. Yes, he will hold at second with a double as Jimenez digs it out of the corner. So another shift-beating double for the Yankee lefties. Bellinger's 13th double of the year. And now that brings up DJ LeMahieu. I think they make him sit a year behind Trubisky. Unless Trubisky really stinks up the joint, Mel, I think he's gonna be on the bench to start the year for sure. It'll be a 1-0 to DJ. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 1-1. Recognized it a bit too late there. Now this one chopped foul, 1-2. Yankees have been very susceptible to the changeup this entire series. The 1-2 smack to the right side. Bellinger will go to third. LeMahieu out at first as Abreu takes it himself, 2 away. And that'll be up to the rookie Oswaldo Cabrera, who flew out in his first at-bat. A chance for him to try to give the Yankees the early 1-0 lead. And hammers this one to left center field and deep. Going back, Jimenez looking up. It's gone! Goodbye, baseball! The Ozman cometh. Ozzy Cabrera, his 6th of the year. And the Yankees take their first lead of the series and jump out to a 2-0 lead here against Keuchel and the White Sox. Ozzy Cabrera hammers one to left center. Bellinger can trot home 414 feet to left. Cotter, I think the Giants got it right for once, as this is swung on and missed by Garcia, 0-1. I think those were the right picks. Whether you went, wherever they went, they picked Thibodeau first to make sure that Thibodeau to make sure that Carolina didn't get him and to force them to go O-line, and the Giants were happy again, because honestly, Houston really messed up. In my opinion, I feel Houston reached for Stingley as Garcia grounds out the first, but Oswaldo Cabrera strikes for a 2-run bomb here in the top of the third, and the Yankees are up 2-0. I think it was a great move. I think it was a savvy move, and now you just hope that they work out as Yoan Moncada leads off hitting 279 with 5 homers, and I believe that was 16 RBIs as well. Missed the RBIs there. It'll be a 1-0 to Moncada. Backdoor sliders in there for a strike, 1-1. I'll even say this. I think even the Jets did great. Honestly, aside from Houston, I really think the top 10 were all solid as Bellinger makes the catch 1 away. I think they reached on Stingley Jr. I really do. Yep, Cotter, Darkstroke just told us in chat. Chat's keeping me up to date that he went to Pittsburgh. Danny Mendick now hitting 239, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now this one, line to left center field. It's a base hit. Bellinger cuts it off and gets it in. And now that'll bring up Adam Engel. He takes a strike, 0-1. Caused havoc on the base pads in game 1 of this 4-game set as he chops this foul, 0-2. Lays off the outside slider, 1-2. Quantro very familiar with the White Sox from his time in Cleveland. As this is chopped to the right side, and just by a diving LeMahieu. That time, the infield where it was because of the double play depth, it got behind LeMahieu faster than I thought it would. So seeing eye single on a good pitch from Quantro, really. And suddenly, Chicago's got themselves a threat here. As this is grounded to third, Witt will field, fire to second, he throw it away! And they won't get anybody out. Bobby Witt Jr. with the error at third, and the bases are loaded for Chicago. Oh, the Yankee defense giveth and it taketh awayeth. Avi Garcia now fouls one off, 0-1. The 0-1, chopped foul, 0-2. As Quantro now got to really work here. In the dirt, blocked by Stallings. Oh, and they're gonna have they're out at third and out at first. What a crazy play! Stallings blocked it. The runner didn't go home, and the other runners on the bases tried to advance. The craziest double play I've ever seen in this broken-ass game. We go top 4. Yankees up 2-0. I gotta go to the replay on this. We actually gotta go to the replay. Quantro throws a curve in the dirt. Bases are loaded. The runner at third stays put. Everybody else advances. So Stallings throws down the third. Witt easily tags one of the runners and then fires back to first, and they double up. Well, there you go. A 2-5-3 double play. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. What a base running blunder for the White Sox. Aaron Hicks now will lead off here in the top of the 4th. And hammer one foul, 0-1. That's one way to get out of the jam, Mel. Indeed. Wow. The 0-1, low and inside, 1-1. I thought Dotson was already off the board. I thought Washington took Dotson, Mel. The 1-1 inside, 2-1. It'll be a 2-1 now to Hicks. Smacked on the right field line again, just foul, 2-2. It's all good, Mel, it's all good. As now Hicks smacks this to the right side and through for a base hit. So Aaron Hicks will lead off single here in the top of the 4th. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, 1-for-1 with a double tonight. A chance for him to do some more damage. As he smacks this will be a tailor-made double play ball. The feed to Garcia from Anderson on the first in time, 6-4-3. It's good when he hits it there when there's a shift, but when there's no shift, it's an easy ground out. Jacob Stallings now 0-for-1. So Yankees get a weird double play. White Sox get a traditional one. As Stallings will smack this up the middle and through for a base hit. So a real shame now that Olsen hit into that double play as Stallings gets himself a single. And now that'll bring up Michael Conforto, who's 0 for 1. Typically hits lefties better than righties, though. A weird reverse splits as he hammers this one to deep right field. Oh, and he makes Keuchel pay. He hung a slider. Goodbye, baseball. It's 4-0 Yankees. And instantly, the Yankees, who had been shut out in back-to-back games, have now put up a 4 spot here and are making sure that they're definitely not going to get swept. The 5th of the year for Conforto. RBIs 6 and 7, and the Yankees are up 4-0. That brings up Bobby Witt Jr., who popped out in his first at-bat. Now, obviously, there's still a lot of baseball left, and Bobby Witt gets in on the action. That's going to split the outfielders and go to the wall. Witt chugging into second with a 2-out double. McDuffie, gotcha, Mel. Makes sense working on defense at this point in the draft with all the other receivers off the board. Cody Bellinger 1 for 1 with a double. Takes one inside, a 1-0. Well, after being shut out in back-to-back games, it's good to see the offense coming alive again. As this is fouled back out of play by Belly, 1-1. The 1-1, chopped foul just out in front of that changeup, 1-2. It was a good pitch to hit, but out in front of it was Bellinger. The 1-2, staying alive as he gets a piece of that low sinker. And the count will hold. Witt, very good speed off a second. So he'll score probably on a single as that's in the dirt, 2-2. Keuchel's 40th pitch of the night is on its way. Chopped to the left side, backhanded there by Moncada, fires the first in time to end the inning. But the Yankees strike for another pair. Michael Conforto, his 5th home run of the year, turned on a hanging slider. We go bottom 4. Yankees up by 4. Avi Garcia 0 for 1 tonight. He was at the plate when that weird double caught stealing happened. Now pops it up, and Witt will make the catch. 1 away on the popped up bunt, and that brings up Jose Abreu.
Now batting, the first baseman.
As this is chopped to first, Olsen there takes it himself, 2 away. Well, you love to see it. Quantro, 2 pitches, 2 outs. And that brings up Yasmani Grandal, who grounded out to Witt in his first at-bat. Takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Now chops a changeup foul, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 from Cal, inside, 1-2. Now blows the fastball by him at 97, strike 3. We look again here at the Taco Bell fan cam. Going top 5. Yankees up by 4. DJ LeMahieu will lead off. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a fly out and a ground out.
The second baseman.
First pitch from Keuchel is hammered to the right side and through for a base hit. It's a little inside-out swing there by DJ, and this one finds some grass. And that's going to probably do it for Keuchel. So 4 innings plus, the runner on first, his responsibility. And out of the pen comes Ronaldo Lopez, his 5th appearance of the year, the long relief specialist for the White Sox. About a 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. We look back now, though, at the 3rd inning. Oswaldo Cabrera, his 6th of his rookie campaign. To give the Yankees at the time a 2-0 lead, he now flips around to the left side of the plate. As he chases some high heat from Lopez, 0-1. Lopez, a fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. Now Cabrera fouls off another fastball, 0-2. LeMahieu below average speed at first. Cabrera great speed at the plate. Swings through a fastball, though. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 away. As now those Yankee bats are going to have to try to get sped up here, as Lopez obviously throws much harder than Keuchel. The first pitch from Lopez. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 0-1. Garcia, 1 for his last 9 since coming back from that minor calf injury. Missed only a week of action, but swing and a miss, 0-2. Hasn't quite looked that right since, but also got to give credit where it's due. The White Sox pitching has been stellar this series against the Yankees until today. It'll be another 0-2 from Lopez. Chopped foul, and we'll do it again. As Garcia stays alive, spoiling the curve. Well, they're getting better on defense, but they still need weapons. Now, ooh, the Bills. The Buffalo Bills moving up.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So, swing and a miss there. Garcia out. Hicks now, he's 1 for 2 with a single. Was erased on a double play. Also batting from the left side. Another switch hitter in the Yankee lineup. 7 for his last 16. So, still been pretty good, even with the White Sox really stifling most of this lineup. That's fouled off 0-2. So Lopez working quickly here to get ahead of the Yankee hitters. Except for that one, he hung a curveball. Goodbye, baseball. The third 2-run home run of the day for the Bronx Bombers. Hicks, his 14th of the year. RBIs 24 and 25, and it's 6-0 Yankees. LeMahieu meets him at home plate, high fives all around, and the Yankees are making the White Sox pay with an offensive explosion here in the third game of this 4-game set. That'll bring up Matt Olson now. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a double. And he's going to hammer one on the right field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. It's just foul. 0-1. And thank you, Mel, for keeping me up to date. When you can, let me know what the Bills traded to get to 23 with Baltimore. The 0-1 to Olsen. High and inside. 1-1. So after being absolutely ice cold the last 2 days, the Yankee lineup comes alive as Olsen smashes one to dead center field. Going back, looking up, it's gone! A solo shot for Matt Olson. The Yankees go back-to-back and belly-to-belly. His 10th of the year. Goodbye, baseball! And the Yankees have put up a touchdown. It's 7-0 New York. Gotcha, Mel. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the update. Matt Olson, 108 miles an hour off the bat. All Engel could do is watch it fly. Or that's Mendick out there, actually out there. As Stallings swings to a fastball, 0-1. Stallings 1 for 2 with a single, scored ahead of the Conforto home run. As he's going to pop one up to center. Just missed that slider. Mendick will make the catch and then retire the side, but the Yankees put up a 3 spot here in the 5th. We go bottom 5. Yankees up 7-0. Eloy Jimenez now will lead off. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now chops the slider foul, 0-2. The 0-2, swung and missed on an inside fastball, strike 3, 1 away, and that brings up Gavin Sheets, who lined out in his first at-bat. And another strike on the outside black, 0-1. Now a strike again at the top of the zone, 0-2. Just a little low with the changeup, and Sheets recognized and laid off. It'll be a 1-2 now. Backdoor slider misses low, 2-2. Curveball misses low. Sheets showing a good eye and good patience. Works the count full. The payoff pitch. Called a ball on a 50-50 pitch. It's a walk. Definitely don't agree with that one. And that brings up Yohan Moncada, who's 0 for 1. And That's outside, 1-0. So 5 straight balls here from Quantro. There's one at the top of the zone for a strike, 1-1. And now this one smacked foul by Moncada. The count now 1-2. Jammed him with that low inside slider. Now a fastball knocked foul by Moncada. Count holds at 1-2. Ooh, again, the umpire not giving him the call on that borderline curveball, 2-2. But Moncada helps him out anyway, chasing a changeup, 2 away. And that'll bring up Danny Mendick, who singled in his first at-bat. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now a backdoor slider is pulled foul, 0-2. And now this one is hit to LeMahieu. He'll go the short way to Cabrera at short. And we go top 6. Yankees still up by 7.
The draft should not be this long.
Michael Conforto 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. Smacks a fastball foul, 0-1. You see there the splits that we were talking about earlier, the reverse splits. Conforto hitting lefties 100 points higher than righties, and this won't help as this is popped up to Anderson at short. He will make the catch and 1 away. Who'd have guessed it? Cody Bellinger out of the 9 holes been pretty good. As Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2 with a double, got his first hit of the series in his last at-bat. Turns on this one and chops it to Moncada at third. He will fire to first in time, 2 away. Now that brings up Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. As this one rolled over to the right side because of the shift, Garcia is there in shallow right, makes the play, and we go bottom 6. A 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees go down, and we go bottom 6. Yankees still up by a touchdown. Oh, interesting, Mel. Interesting. I didn't see them going for a corner, but I mean, at this point, you know, you're a quality team looking for more quality players. As this is softly hit to Witt, he'll fire to first in time, 1 away. Now that brings up Tim Anderson, 0 for 2. He reached on the error by Witt and then got picked off of first on that weird triple steal. I don't know what was going on, as that's a backdoor slider in there for a strike, 1-1. Now this is fouled back out of play, 1-2. Now this one chopped to first. Olson is there, will take it himself, 2 away. Quantro only had 65 pitches with 2 outs here in the 5th. He could go 7 or 8 maybe. As Avi Garcia now 0 for 2. Takes one a little inside, 1-0. And popped them up. Got under a fastball. Olsen in foul ground. Makes the catch, and the White Sox go 1-2-3 here in the 6th. We look again here at the Taco Bell fan cam. We go top 7. Yankees up by 7. As Jose Ruiz will now come out of the pen, his 12th appearance of the year, 1 blown save, and 0-1 record, a 1.98 ERA. He will face DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball, changeup, slider, curveball pitcher. The first pitch to LeMahieu is fouled back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to DJ. Tried to check his swing on the inside fastball, but went around, 0-2. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Tough to catch up to 98 on the gun. 1 away, and that'll bring up Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 3 tonight with a 2-run home run. Still hitting above 400 here in his rookie campaign. The first pitch from Ruiz. Smacked foul and out of play, 0-1. Just a little bit late on that fastball. Ruiz got away with a mistake. But when it's 96, sometimes you can just get it past the hitters. As this one is popped up to left, fairly deep. Jimenez, though, has a beat on it and makes the catch just shy of the track, 2 away. Now that brings up Avi Garcia, who's 0 for 3, one of the few Yankees not to join the hit parade today. First pitch, fouled off to the right side, 0-1. And now this one popped up foul on the right field line again, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 from Ruiz. High, 1-2, as Garcia lays off that fastball. The 1-2 now. Inside, 2-2. Buzz them up near around the belt. Zero. But Garcia got out of the way. So it'll be a 2-2 now. Chopped foul. Good slider there from Ruiz. Bottom fell out of it. But Garcia was able to make contact and spoil it. It'll be another 2-2. We'll do it again. This one, punched foul. That's a better slider. A better swing from Garcia. Still hasn't broken out the curveball. It'll be a 2-2 to Garcia. Popped up. Shallow right. Long run for Engel, but he'll make the catch and get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. So look here at the Taco Bell fan cam. Yankees still up 7-0. Jose Abreu will lead off here against Cal Quantro. Abreu 0 for 2 tonight. Takes the strike, 0-1. Now this is chopped foul, 0-2. Ooh, and the umpire doesn't give him the borderline call. 1-2. Another slider there right at the knees. Now a fastball rolled to the left side. Cabrera deep in the hole. A Jeter-esque throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The catcher. Yasmani. Grandal.
Now we'll bring up Yasmani Grandal, who's 0 for 2. Takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Now a slider punched foul, still 0-2. Just got a piece of that borderline fastball. Count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stallings will fire down to first to complete the play, 2 away. Got him on the curve. Now that brings up Eloy Jimenez, who is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. I think this is easily the most strikeouts in a game for Quantro as a Yankee. As there's a strike 0-1. Now this one rolled to third. Witt there will fire to first in time. That'll end the 7th. Yankees up 7-0 here in Chicago as we go top 8. Trying to get at least a game out of this series after losing the first 2 and then hoping for the split tomorrow. They are, Andrew, they are. The Yankees, though, getting fat against Cleveland. They really stole one of those 3 games against Cleveland, kind of looking to get the sweep, and then they beat up on Baltimore, as they should. So we head to Kansas City now. We should beat up on them. And then we have a big series with you guys in Toronto, and then that'll be a real test, in my opinion, to see if this team is for real or if this team is just beating up on bad teams. It'll be an 0-1 to Hicks. Low and inside, 1-1. Andrew, I know you were a fan of the podcast. And one of the funny things is I miss, as this one popped fouling out of play, 1-2. I would love to, if we were doing a podcast this week, just because I could rub it in Lee's face that he thought the Golden Knights were going to win the Western Conference, and they didn't even make the playoffs. It'll be a 2-2 now to Hicks. Pop fouling out of play, still 2-2. Makes sense, Mel. They're going to rebuild that offensive line as that misses outside. 3-2. As Hicks works the count full. Matt Olson on deck. Hit a solo home run in his last at-bat. His 10th of the year. Now up to 20 ribbies. The 3-2 chopped up the middle because of the shift, though. Anderson on the right side of second flips the first one away. Injuries, and then they couldn't clear the cap to let those injured guys come back, Andrew. That's what killed them. They were trying to pull a Tampa Bay from a couple of years ago and let all these injured guys come back for the playoffs. The thing is you got to make the playoffs. Playoffs? Olson 2 for 3 with a double and a solo home run. Pops a fastball foul and out of play 0-1. All I know is that the Rangers are gonna be either hosting Pittsburgh or Washington. It's the 0-1, popped foul and out of play, 0-2. Also, Andrew, I also got to call you out specifically as this has popped up here at the plate. Grandal has a bead on it and will make the catch for the second out of the inning. You made fun of me early in the year when I said the Oilers were going to make the playoffs. You made fun of me and you thought I was out of my mind. And I said, no, watch. The Oilers will make the playoffs. We should. You're right, Andrew. And the Oilers did make the playoffs. Now, they might not necessarily make a deep run because Colorado and Calgary both look so good. But I told you Edmonton would at least make the playoffs. Stallings 1 for 3 with a single. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. I remember. Also, congratulations to Austin Matthews and his 60 goals as that's fouled off 0-2. The 0-2, popped, shot back up the middle actually, but right at Garcia. Low throw scooped out by Abreu, and that'll end the 8th. We look here around the stadium here at our Burger King fan cam. We go bottom 8. Yankees up by 7. Cal Quantro at 78 pitches, but still out there. There's a strike to Gavin Sheets, 0-1. Now this hammered foul, 0-2. He should. He definitely should. I think Shesterkin will get the Vezina as this is popped up to center. I know Markstrom could give him a run for his money there maybe, but I think it'll go to Shesterkin as Belly makes the catch one away. But I think you're right. I think Matthews gets the heart. Yohan Moncada 0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. You know, Shesterkin, it's not he's been bad down the stretch. He just came back down to earth, right? He was having a historic year through about the first 60 games, we'll say. And then he came back down to earth here down the stretch as that's laced to left for a base hit. Conforto gets it in. And that'll bring up Danny Mendick, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Popped up to left. Jammed with a fastball. Conforto there. Will make the catch. Oh, he's going to fire it in. Throw behind the runner for a little fun. 2 away here now in the 8th. And that brings up Adam Engel, who's 1 for 2 with a single as well. Fouls this back out of play, 0-1. This one skied to left as well. Conforto back, has a beat on it. Will make the catch, and that'll end the 8th. We go top 9. Yankees still up 7-0 as we look again here at the Taco Bell fan cam. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Andrew. As Kendall Graveman coming in for his 16th appearance of the year. Got the win earlier in the series, a 1.62 ERA. He will face the bottom of the Yankee lineup, and Jonathan Loaizaga, as the Yankees try to straighten him out, will warm for the Yankees in the pen. But it looks like Quantro's going to go for the complete game shutout. They'll only bring in Loaizaga if he gets into trouble. Yeah, no, it's good for hockey, especially up there, Andrew, McDavid and Matthews. I mean, they're 2 of the best players in the world. If not the 2 best. The 0-1 to Conforto, smacked foul out in front of a changeup, 0-2. Or actually, a little late on. Graveman throws much harder than what we've seen today. Changeup, fastball, slider, sinker, curveball pitcher. That power sinker is not to be messed with. Conforto whiffs on it, though. Grandal throws the first to complete the play, 1 away. And now bring up Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 3 with a double back in the 4th. And Witt fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Just a hair late on it. I mean, it's probably pretty basic, but I think it's going to probably be Carolina and Colorado, Andrew. I mean, there's a lot of great teams in the East. If certain things go certain ways, could the Rangers be there? Sure. Could Toronto be there? No. I'm joking. I'm joking. Realistically, obviously, we're going to make fun of you until you win a series, a swing and a miss, strike 3-2 away. But, I mean, realistically, Toronto could be there. Florida, Tampa Bay. Honestly, really, any of those 5 teams. I don't think Washington. I don't think Pittsburgh. I don't think Boston. But I think Carolina is going to be the team to beat, as Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3 with a double now, steps up to the dish. And I think in the West, I think it's really just Colorado and Calgary, as this is chopped to, well, the third baseman, Moncada, playing at short, fires the first in time. The Yankees go in order, 1, 2, 3. We go bottom 9. Last licks here for the White Sox. As this one's popped up to right. Avi Garcia near the line, makes the catch, 1 away. Now that brings up Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 3. He popped out in his last at-bat. Fouls one off, 0-1. And that would be something if Calgary goes all the way, Andrew. As this one ripped to the right side, that's a base hit. It's only the 4th hit of the day given up by Quantro. Yeah, I mean, again, Colorado's going to be their only real obstacle, right? As there's a strike to Abreu, 0-1. Now that drifts outside, 1-1. That's outside, 2-1. Quantro out of gas, trying to get maybe a double play ball here, as this is going to be blooped to left field for a base hit just over the head of Bobby Witt. And that is going to do it. Loizaga going to come in. But Cal Quantro, the 2 runners on base are his responsibility, with 8 1/3 innings of, at the moment, shutout ball. Didn't get to quite 100 pitches, but he probably would, Andrew. Yeah, Loizaga making his 14th appearance of the year, 2 saves and 5 opportunities, a 1-3 record. A lot of strikeouts, a lot of walks. He's been having a lot of control issues this year. That's part of the reason why he's gotten into so much trouble. As that misses low to Grandal, 0-1. Grandal is a double play candidate. The 1-0, swing and a miss on a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-1. Now this one hit to the right side. Oh, LeMahieu will knock it down. He will recover and get the out at first. So 2 away. DJ tried to pick it and flip it to second, but he was able to at least still get the slow-moving Grandal. And that brings up Eloy Jimenez, the last hope now for the White Sox. 0 for 3 today. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now pops a fastball back out of play, 0-2. Slurve misses outside. Jimenez would not chase. 1-2. Now a sinker fouled off at the plate. Staying alive. Again, the White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. Spun him around like a top on an inside fastball. So Loizaga locks it down, and the Yankees return the favor. After being shut out in the first 2 games of this series, the Yankees shut out the Sox here in Game 3. Cal Quantrill, 8 1/3 shutout innings. Gave up 5 hits, no runs, 1 walk. Improves to 4-2. Keuchel drops to 4-3. The Yankees did it with the long ball. 4 home runs today.
First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 2 on base.
The Ravens took a center. Oh, and the Jets traded. Did the Jets trade with the Titans? Is that what that is? Or is that they had it before? Oh, man, Mel. That's funny. That's funny. Cal Quantrill, 6 strikeouts. The most he's had, I think, in any Yankee start so far. 5 hits, 1 walk, no runs. So a beautiful day here if you're a Yankee fan. The Yankees now trying to earn the series split. After dropping the first 2, trying to see if they can pick up the last 2. and get back to 15 games over 500 before starting a 4-game set with the Orioles. Cal Quantrill's ERA drops to 2.7, by the way. Keuchel's goes up to 2.81. And the Jays continue to absolutely plummet in the standings as our lead in the division now is a full 5 games. It's a simple formula. The Yankees have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball. If they can hit, they will win. Garrett Cole, a 1.89 ERA, a 5-1 record, got a no decision in his last start against the aforementioned Blue Jays. Jonathan Loaiza blew that game. Lance Lynn, 5-0, a 2.17 ERA. Again, these are two teams that are built starting with their pitching staffs. And because even Loaiza, even with getting the last 2 outs, everybody, maybe Holmes, but everybody's pretty much good to go out of the pen. Lynn, a righty. You know what? Bobby Witt's been ice cold. We're going to put Oswaldo Cabrera there. He's going to bat third tonight. Conforto's cold, so we'll move him down to the 8 hole. Stallings is cold. We'll move him down to the 7. Or he was anyway, but Hicks has been red hot, so you want to try and move him up. Cody's been hitting okay. Actually, we're going to have Olsen, who's been red hot, and Hicks, who's been red hot. We're going to move Garcia down to the 8 hole. We'll move Cody down to 6. We'll have Lindor batting in the 2nd hole, 2 hole. So, yeah, I think this is the lineup we'll go with tonight. Bobby Witt gets the day off. Everybody else should be good to go. Let's go. So the Yankees trying to earn a sweep here in this 4-game set. The White Sox trying to win 3 out of 4. So you get ready for baseball here in a beautiful day in Chicago. Yankees 27-13. The White Sox 25-15.
And now, your
It looks like Josh Harrison's going to get a start in the field today.
White Sox.
And Lance Lynn will make his 9th start of the year, a 5-0 record, a 2.17 ERA, a whip just over 1, about a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. DJ LeMahieu will lead off, 5 homers, 18 RBIs, a 2.47 average. Fastball, cutter, sinker, changeup, curveball pitcher is Lynn. The first pitch, swing and a miss on a curve, 0-1. Bottom just fell out of there. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. Maybe a 1-1 to DJ. Punch to the right side, fairly deep, but having a bead on it. I believe that's Pollock out there, 1 away. Or maybe it's Harris. I can't tell. Lynn's carrying the right tonight as we look at the Yankees starting lineup. LeMahieu's followed by Lindor, Matt Olson, Aaron Hicks, Avi Garcia, Cody Bellinger, Jacob Stallings behind the plate, Michael Conforto in left, and Oswaldo Cabrera, the red-hot rookie, gets only his 2nd start of the year at 3rd, batting .425. Lindor hitting .342 overall. Takes the strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. 6 homers, 17 RBIs. Yankees would love if he started to heat up. He's been doing good in the field, but his bat has gone ice cold since he's gone cross town as he pops this one up just out in front of that changeup, fairly deep to right. And again, warning track power as it'll die in the glove of the right fielder, 2 away. And now that brings up Matt Olson, who homered in yesterday's game, had a pair of hits, hitting .289. 10 homers, 20 RBIs. Chases a fastball out of the zone, 0-1. The 0-1 to Olsen. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 0-2. Lynn trying to work efficiently here. Only the 8th pitch of the inning. Skied to center. Robert there makes the catch, and now retire the side. I'm going to be back in about 30 seconds, guys. Something going on with my computer over there. I'm going to run a commercial, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the first. No score. All right, and we're back. Thanks for sitting through that 30-second commercial. I appreciate it. It helps me out. Honestly, it does. When I run commercials, it helps me out. The Jets took Johnson the second out of Florida State. That is a great pickup for them. And Jacksonville traded back into the first round of the draft, so a lot still going on there. The phone should hold out for the last 5 picks, I think. But Garrett Cole making his 9th start of the year, a 5-1 record, a 1.89 ERA, a WHIP well under 1, and about a about a 5-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Tim Anderson, 11 homers, 29 RBIs, a 3.33 average. First pitch from Cole is hammered foul, 0-1. Anderson 9 for his last 23. But has not had a good series here against the Yankees, aside from a solo home run in Game 2. The 0-2 now. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Stallings. It'll be a 1-2. Swing and a miss, tied him up with the inside fastball, 1 away. And now they'll bring up the second baseman, Avi Garcia, batting .266. He takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. And now this one ripped to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to split the outfielders. Bellinger will field it and fire in quickly. Garcia will hold with a 1-out double. His 9th double of the year. And now that brings up Jose Abreu with a man out and a man in scoring position. Hammers a fastball foul, 0-1. Remember, Cole's worst inning is usually the first inning. As that's in the dirt, it squirks away from Stallings. He'll field, fire to third, but it's too late. Garcia advances on the wild pitch, 1-1. Now foul ball, fouled back out of play, 1-2 to Abreu. Frozen with the backdoor slider, strike 3, a huge strikeout for Cole, because now he can get out of this inning, potentially. Yasmani Grandal hitting .263 now, takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Grandal, 5 homers, 15 RBIs. Had one also in Game 2 of this series. Takes one outside now, 1-1. Checks his swing, but he goes around, says the umpire, 1-2. Now a fastball low, 2-2 to Grandal. Stays alive as he chops a changeup foul. Inside with the curveball, 3-2. Robert on deck. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him. So despite the wild pitch and the double, Cole strikes out the side. We go top 2, no score here in Chicago. As Aaron Hicks hitting .281 with 14 homers and 24 RBIs. He will lead off here in the top of the second. And smacks this one to shallow left. Coming on and making the catches. Jimenez, 1 away. Now that brings up Avi Garcia, moving down in the lineup a bit today to try and shake him up a bit. .326 average, 8 homers, 18 RBIs. This is pop fouling out of play, 0-1. The 0-1, chopped foul again, 0-2. As this one is hammered to deep left center field. Goodbye, baseball! A hanging curveball from Lynn, and Garcia did not miss it. His 9th home run of the year, and the Yankees take the early 1-0 lead here in the top of the 2nd inning. What a shot by Garcia! Holy cow! Oh, doctor! An absolute bomb to left center. .435 feet. That'll bring up Cody Bellinger now, hitting .244. He's going to foul off a sinker, 0-1. Cody had a double in yesterday's game. Chases another sinker, 0-2. 3 doubles in his last 4 games, actually. That sails way outside, 1-2. The wind's actually carrying the right today, but Garcia, didn't matter how hard he was going to hit that one. That one was not going to stay in the park. I should say, it didn't matter how hard the wind was blowing, that was not going to stay in the park off that swing. The 1-2, swing and a miss on a high cutter, strike 3, 2 away. First K for Lynn. And that'll bring the catcher, Jacob Stallings, hitting .244. Swings through an inside sinker, 0-1. The 0-1 to Jacob. Inside, swing and a miss, 0-2. Stallings, 3 homers in his last 9 games. But none here in Chicago, as this is lined on the right field line. Long run, but the catch is made out there for the final out of the inning. But Avi Garcia, his first here in Chicago. The Yankees go up 1-0 on his 9th of the year. No, didn't mean to do that. What's the box? What's for, so let's see. Okay, so it is Pollock out there in right. Sheets is the DH. Mendick's at 3rd today, and Josh Harrison's in the left. Not Jimenez. My apologies. Luis Robert hitting .342 will lead off here in the top of the 2nd. And hammer one now to left center field himself. This one will get down and will split the outfielders. It's a leadoff double for the speedy Robert to start the 2nd. His 8th of the year. And now that'll bring up A.J. Pollock as Cole immediately in trouble again. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Now a slider at the knees for a strike, 0-2. Strike 3, frozen with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 4 Ks for Cole. And that'll bring up the DH, Gavin Sheets. He takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Now inside with a slider, 1-1. Now a fastball in there for a strike, 1-2. Okay. Hello. This is chopped to 3rd. Cabrera checks the runner. Fires the first in time, 2 away.
Batting 8, the 3rd baseman, Mendick.
And a banhammer. Bye-bye. Sorry about that, folks. Messing around with OBS, had to ban somebody. As this one skied to deep center field. Bellinger going back at the track, at the wall. It's gone! A 2-run bomb for Danny Mendick, his 2nd of the year. I'm going to blame that on the guy I had to ban because I wasn't paying attention that well. And the White Sox take the lead back. It's 2-1 Chicago. Yep, hung a slider a bit. Didn't get it outside far enough. That brings up Josh Harrison hitting 203. So Cole didn't just not keep stranding the runner at second. He gave up the lead as there's a strike. 0-1. Yeah, goodbye baseball to that guy. Yep. As that swung and a missed 0-2. Yeah, it wasn't even his first message, Mel. It was the stuff he said after that that immediately got flagged that got him banned, just to be clear. It'll be an 0-2, even though we already know he was talking ridiculousness. This is popped up off of first. Olson will make... Oh, no, he can't. He missed it. Oh, well, that gives Josh Harrison new life. Still an 0-2 count. Chops a changeup foul. Still 0-2. I thought Olsen had that easy. And another foul ball to Harrison as now he's making Cole work. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat that should have ended 3 pitches ago. In the dirt, blocked by Stallings, 1 and 2. Now chopped foul. Harrison making him work again. Another foul ball. It'll be another 1-2 to Josh Harrison. Swing and a miss. Cole finally wins the battle. But the White Sox, at least in the 2nd inning, win the war. Danny Mendick, his 2nd home run of the year. At the end of 2, it's 2-1 Chicago. As Michael Conforto now leads off against Lance Lynn. Conforto hitting .243, 5 homers, 7 RBIs. Fouls off an inside fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled off again, 0-2. This time Conforto just a hair early. And now this one smacked to left field. That's a base hit. So a leadoff single for Michael Conforto. And that'll bring up Oswaldo Cabrera, who's hitting .425. Conforto average speed off of first. Lynn is very good at getting double plays. So Cabrera drops a bunt, but he bunts it foul. 0-1. Would love to get a bunt base hit here. But I'll just take the sacrifice with the top of the lineup coming up. And now Cabrera drops a better bunt, but that will also shift foul. 0-2. So Cabrera unable to get the bunts down on the fastballs. It'll be an 0-2 now. And it's like, it's okay. I'm not going to bunt. I'm just going to hit my way on. It's going to get caught off there in the gap, which will save a run. But Cabrera with a double. Conforto pulls into third. Cabrera's 3rd double of the year. Now a 16-game hitting streak. See, that was Harrison out and left. My apologies. Harrison cutting that ball off saved a run. Otherwise, Conforto scores. That brings up LeMahieu now. The White Sox will trade a run for an out. As LeMahieu fouls back a fastball and out of play, 0-1. Two on, no one out. Top 3rd. Yankees down 2-1. As that misses outside, 1-1. A chance to really drive up Lynn's pitch count here. 2-1 now to LeMahieu. You wonder if Lynn may be kind of trying to pitch around the Yankee second baseman here. Nope, that's up the middle, and that's going to be through for a base hit. Oh, no, it's knocked down. Cabrera's rounding third. He will score anyway. It's a 2 RBI single for DJ LeMahieu. Even with Anderson keeping it on the infield, Cabrera is just too fast. And the Yankees strike right back. It's 3-2 New York. DJ LeMahieu with the seeing eye single up the middle, and that'll bring up Francisco Lindor, who fouls off a fastball 0-1. So single, double, single, and the Yankees retake the lead. The 0-1 popped foul and out of play by Lindor, 0-2. Lindor 2 homers in his last 8 games. Another foul ball there as Lynn staying in the top of the zone with the heater. LeMahieu below average speed at first. Now that drifts outside, 1-2. 2 runs already in for the Yankees. As this one a hanger, smack to left field. Oh, what a catch by Harrison! Harrison robs Lindor of at least a single, but probably extra bases. Josh Harrison, full extension. And there's 1 out now here in the top of the 3rd. Lindor thought he had a hit and maybe even an RBI as Olsen chases one low, 0-1. Good sinker there now, a double play candidate. As Olsen skies one to dead center field. Going back, looking up, and it's gone! His second in as many games! Goodbye, baseball! His 11th of the year! A 2-run bomb for Olsen! And the Yankees take a 5-2 lead. Matty Olson says thank you very much, 425 feet to dead center. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks now, who's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on a sinker, 0-1. Just out in front of it, came out of his shoes for it. The 0-1, oof, a sinker right down Broadway. Hicks couldn't pull the trigger, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2. Just got a piece of that fastball to stay alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Spun around like a top on a curveball. 2 away. Second K for Lynn. And that'll bring up Avi Garcia, who got the Yankees on the board with his home run in the 2nd inning. Takes one outside now. 1-0. You hope that Avi's going to starting to come out of that little bit of slump post-injury. Swings through a high fastball, 1-1. It's career home run number 135 for Avi. Now fouls off an inside sinker, 1-2. This will be the 25th pitch of the inning for Lynn. And Garcia's going to hit a laser beam to right. It is gone! It's into the bullpen! Goodbye, baseball! It just got out of here! It looked like the wind might have got it! Garcia's 2nd of the night! It's 6-2 Yankees as they go yard once again, their 3rd bomb of the day! And it's a 4-run Yankee lead! After being shut out in games 1 and 2 of this series, the Yankees are like, that's not happening again. A 7 spot yesterday, already a 6 spot today. Garcia, an Oppo taco to right. And that brings up Cody Bellinger, who hits it back up the middle, but because of the shift, Anderson is there, fires the first in time to finally end the inning. But the Yankees put up a 5 spot in the 3rd, and they take a 4-run lead. Tim Anderson now leading off here in the bottom of the 3rd. Cole with a very nice cushion. There's a strike, 0-1.
Anderson.
That sails outside, 1-1. Now that's inside, 2-1. Cole not his sharpest since, well, really since the start of the game, as that misses high, 3-1. I'm sorry, Gibby, you didn't want a receiver? As this is grounded to 3rd, Cabrera there will scoop it and fire to 1st in time, 1 away. Oh, the Jaguars took a linebacker. Packers took a defensive tackle. Lurie Garcia's 1 for 1 with a double. Was stranded at 3rd in the 1st. Swings to that one, 0-1. So the Jags give a 2nd, 4th, and 6th round pick to Tampa. That's how they got back into the 1st round. Wow. Although the 2nd round pick is basically them trading like the 1st, as that's lined to Olsen 2 away. I don't know, Gibby. I don't know.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
So the Titans send a second and a third rounder. The third rounder they got from the Eagles to the Jets for the Jets' second round pick, their third round pick, and their fifth round pick. Obviously, their second and third round picks were higher up on the board than the Titans' were. As this is lined to Cabrera, he knocks it down. Fields fires the first in time, and that'll end the inning. Good contact by the White Sox, but nothing to show for it. We go top four. It's 6-2 Yankees. The Giants had a very good draft so far, Gibby. It's Jacob Stallings 0 for 1. Will lead off here in the top of the fourth. And hammers one to left, but this will stay in the park. He just got underneath it. Almost killed a bird up there. He hit it so high. Luis Robert makes the catch, one away. Well, I mean, there was always a lot of prospect for him, high hopes for him, right, Gibby? He's always had a lot of promises. Michael Conforto, 1 for 1 with a single, came around to score on the LeMahieu RBI single. Pops a cutter foul, 0-1. And now Conforto chases a low fastball, 0-2. Now that misses high, 1-2. I thought the Giants made the right moves, Aiden, for once. I was really happy with those picks. Obviously, the stuff that they put out there about Thibodeau's personality was probably just to chase people off. But as that's going to be caught out there behind second by Garcia, 2 away, as Conforto pops it up. But once Houston reached on Stingley or whatever, which was a reach, by the way. The Giants knew they had Thibodeau at 5. They knew that. As Cabrera 1 for 1 with a double, a run scored. Well, that's good, Gibby, that you figured out Suzuki. I'm sure he'll adjust as Cabrera skies one to dead center. But Robert is there, hit it well, but right at him, and that'll end the fourth. Yankees go in order here. We go bottom 4. Yankees up by 4. But yeah, I thought the Giants made the right moves. Then they forced the decision by taking Thibodeau, making sure that Carolina couldn't have him, that it forced Carolina to take an offensive lineman, and at that point, the Giants, who probably wanted Neal all along anyway, they got the quote-unquote scraps, right? As there's a strike at the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Aiden, the Orioles made 5 errors today. Swing and miss, 0-2. That's why I know guys want to get excited about the Yankees, but when a team makes 5 errors, you should score 10 runs. Like, let's be real here. As that's chopped foul by Grandal, still 0-2. It'll be another 0-2. Oh, inside with the curve, 2-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, blew a fastball by him, strike 3, 1 away. Cole's 6th K of the day. A lot of strikeouts today, but also a lot of pitches, as Luis Robert 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Takes one inside, 1-0. Now that one misses low, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Now that misses low and inside, 3-1. A.J. Pollock on deck. Swing and fouls it back and out of play. 3-2 now to Robert. The payoff pitch. Chopped to third. Came right at him and he was late on it. Cabrera throws the first in time, 2 away. That'll bring up Pollock, who struck out on 3 pitches in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Swing and a miss on a fastball. He did it again. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 7 Ks for Cole. We go top 5. Yankees up 6-2. Clark Schmidt, they're high on. They're also obviously very high on Luis Hill. Avi Garcia still. Schmidt showed something in Detroit, which was impressive. But we'll see. It's also Detroit, you know, so let's not, you know, start selling his jersey at the gift shop, as that swung on a missed 0-1. LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single. RBIs 19 and 20 on the year. Chops that foul 0-2 as Lynn trying to settle down here. Yeah, that's pitcher friendly, Gibby, actually. That's bloop to the right side, and that's through for a base hit. So LeMahieu, his second single of the day. Detroit's very pitcher friendly. As that's it, the long walk for the old man. Tony La Russa says, that's it, I've seen enough. And in comes Ronaldo Lopez, who pitched a couple innings in yesterday's game. LeMahieu, poor speed off of first. Lindor, robbed of a double on a beautiful dive by Josh Harrison and left. Chases a high fastball, 0-1. Fastball, slider, curveball, changeup pitcher. I think I'm going to get Taco Bell for dinner tonight, boys. As this one is chopped foul, 0-2. And girls, if there happen to be any, but in the chat. As this one popped up. First baseman Abreu makes the catch, 1 away. Probably cheesy gordita crunch, Gibby. I'm thinking cheesy gordita crunch.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Yeah, Gibby, he might just be there as an inning eater until some of these younger guys develop. He's still considered a prospect, though, Aiden, because they keep sending him back down to the minors. As we look back at Matt Olson's back-breaking 2-run bomb that put the Yankees up by 3 at the time earlier. So Olsen now 11 homers, 22 RBIs. Chops this to the right side and through for a base hit. LeMahieu will go station to station as Pollock has a solid arm out there in right field. But another hit for Olsen. That might get his average almost at 300. That brings up Aaron Hicks, who has not looked good today. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. And he's going to wrap this to first. It's knocked down by Abreu. They'll go to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. So they'll get the middle runner as LeMahieu will go to third and Hicks will replace Olsen on the fielder's choice. If Abreu fields that cleanly, that's 2. Now Avi Garcia, 2 home runs today, 2 solo shots, 1 to left, 1 to right, fouls off a fastball, 0-1. A chance for some more ribbies here. He had the Yankees' first run, and at this point, the Yankees' last run. As that misses high and outside, 1-1. Average speed on the bases, good speed at the plate. It'll be a 1-1 to Avi. Hammered on the left field line, foul, 1-2, out in front of it. It'll be a 1-2 now to Garcia. High, 2-2. The Chiefs took a defensive end. The Patriots took a guard, no surprise. The 2-2, staying alive as he spoils a good fastball there. Still 2-2. This will probably be the only. We're only going to probably do 2 games tonight, guys. I'm not feeling 100%. As that one chopped up the middle, but right at Anderson bobbles it. They will not get the runner at second. That should be an error, maybe an RBI, but definitely an error on Anderson. It's 7-2 Yankees. Give me your sarcasm's appreciated. What was it? Did it 8 receivers? 8 receivers went in the first round or something? Not including the 2 receiver trades? Yeah, Garcia does... Oh, wait, no. Garcia does get an RBI despite the error, so that's his 3rd ribby of the day. LeMahieu scores his 2nd run of the day, and that brings up Cody Bellinger 0 for 2, and Cody fouls off a curve 0-1. Just a bit late on it. Just recognized it a hair late. The 0-2, swing and a miss on an inside slider. Out in front of that one, 0-2. Now fouls off a fastball to stay alive, 0-2. Cody had a good day yesterday. Out of the 9 hole. Might be something we might want to experiment going with further. The 0-2 rolled over to the right side. The defense will get tested again. This time Garcia makes the play. And we go bottom 5. But the Yankees get another run. A gift from the error by Anderson. But now at the end of 4.5, it's 7-2 Yankees.
Leading up for the White Sox.
As this one hammered to the right side, and Garcia dives for it. He makes the catch. Avi Garcia lays out to rob him of extra bases. Avi, oh, what a Gold Glove play for the first out of the 5th inning. Holy cow! Gold Glove defense here, and that brings up Danny Mendick. Who was that again? I'm not even sure. Sheets gets robbed of a base hit there. What a play there by Avi Garcia. As this one hammered to dead center, this will be an easier play for Cody as he'll run it down and make the over-the-shoulder catch just shy of the track 2 away.
Now batting.
Well, then, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm sorry you didn't get Williams, Gibby. Obviously, they felt that London was the better pick. I think London's going to be good for you guys, though, honestly, right? You guys got Drake London. As this one hammered to left, right at Conforto, so every outfielder will get a put out. But none more spectacular than the Avi Garcia dive as we look here at the Taco Bell fan cam. Going top 6, Yankees still up by 5.
Leading off for the Yankees. The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
As the first pitch to Stallings is fouled off 0-1. Well, maybe the Vikings will take a receiver, Gibby. The last pick of the round. As that misses inside, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2 on a good fastball on the inside part of the plate. Checked his swing, but he goes around, says the umpire. Grandal throws on the first to complete the play, 1 away. Oh, that's fair, Gibby. That's fair. I mean, yeah, next year is going to be a much better quarterback class. As Conforto 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Swings and misses over the top of a curveball. 0-1. It'll be an 0-1. Chopped foul. 0-2. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Blew a fastball by him at 97, 2 away here in the top of the 6th as things have kind of settled down here for the most part. Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Also was flown out to center. Takes one outside, 1-0. Cabrera now on a 16-game hitting streak with that double in his first at-bat. Now swings through a changeup, 1-1. And now this one popped foul and out of play, 1-2. Now chops this to the left side. Anderson there. Fields fires the first in time, and it's a 1-2-3-6. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up by 5. Cole at 62 pitches now. See how easy this 6th inning is for him if he comes out for the 7th. There's a strike 0-1 to Anderson. Timmy. 0 for 2. Swings and misses on a slider. 0-2. Backdoor curveball froze him for strike 3. 1 away. 8 Ks for Cole. And now bring up Leury Garcia, who doubled in his first at-bat. Was stranded at third. As he takes a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1. And now a slider inside, 1-1. Backdoor curveball's in there for a strike, 1-2. Good pitch there from Cole. Now Garcia fouls off a fastball. The count holds at 1-2. This in the dirt, blocked nicely there by Stallings, but the count's still 2 and now 2-2, I should say. So it levels off. Now this one, chopped to LeMahieu. DJ takes a couple steps to his left, fires the first in time, 2 away. Now that brings up Jose Abreu, who's 0 for 2. Takes a strike on the inside black, 0-1. Now chases a slider in the dirt, 0-2. The 0-2 to Abreu. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Stallings, 1-2. Now a fastball, fouled back out of play, still 1-2. White Sox would love to get Cole out of here after this inning as he's settled down nicely since his earlier troubles. This Lindor has to charge a slow roller, fires the first in time to get the slow Abreu, and we go top 7. Yankees still up 7-2. DJ LeMahieu 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. Lopez still out there, and LeMahieu pops the first pitch up. Coming down from first is Abreu. He will make the catch, 1 away. And that brings up Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3 today. In a bit of a cold spell lately, but still hitting .333 on the year. As he fouls off a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 popped them up. Back behind second goes Garcia. He'll make the catch, 2 away. Matt Olson, 2 for 3, a homer, a single, 2 RBIs. Average up to 297 now. And smacks this one to fairly deep left field. Going back is Harrison. It's over his head, and it's off the wall. Olsen will hold at second with a double as he's backed up nicely as Harrison by Robert. His 8th double of the year. And Matt Olson, well, he's back up over 300 after a 3 for 4 day. And that brings up Aaron Hicks now, who's 0 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice his last at-bat, and pops up the first pitch to third. Catch is made by Mendick, and get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up 7-2. Yasmani Grandal, 0 for 2, will lead off here in the 7th. Takes one inside, 1-0. Chad Green warming for the Yankees just in case Cole gets into any kind of trouble. The 1-0 is low and outside, 2-0. Now a fastball fouled back out of play by Grandal, 2-1. And it plunks him with the slider. He'll take his base, and that brings up Luis Robert, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. That misses outside, 1-0. Another pitch that Cole just seems to be pulling them this inning. The 2-0. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 2-1. Cole coming at him with the heat. Now this one popped up to center. Bellinger there. Makes the catch, 1 away. A.J. Pollock now, he's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. Takes the pitch at the top of the zone, 0-1. That's just inside, says the umpire, 1-1. Now a foul ball from Pollock, 1-2. Inside with the changeup, 2-2. Now this one ripped foul, still 2-2. 3-2. Cole tried to go backdoor, but it wasn't working. The payoff pitch popped up to right, fairly deep, but Garcia has a beat on it. Makes the catch much easier than the last time he had an attempt. So 2 away. And that brings up Gavin Sheets, who was robbed of a base hit in his last at-bat by Garcia. He takes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Way inside with that slider now, 1-1. 2-1. Now this one, goodbye baseball. Sheets turns on a fastball right down Broadway. We got ourselves a game again. It's 7-4 as Sheets gets his 4th of the year. Cole not as sharp as he could be. Danny Mendick, who has a 2-run home run now. And that's going to do it for Cole. They're going to bring in Alex Reyes to try and get the last out of the 7th. They bought time for him. I think we'll save Green for the 8th. I think that is the plan. So Reyes tried to get out of the 7th. Green for the 8th. Gallegos the 9th. So Mendick 1 for 2 again with that 2-run home run. First pitch from Reyes is a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Now slider misses outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a low fastball, 1-2. And now chops the curveball to the right side. LeMahieu will charge, fire to first in time, and that'll end the 7th. So Reyes did a good job getting the last out, but Gavin Sheets with 1 swing of the bat gets the White Sox back in this one. It's 7-4 Yankees now at the end of 7. As Kyle Crick will come in out of the bullpen, his 22nd appearance of the year, an 0-2 record. Avi Garcia, who's 2 for 3 today with 3 RBIs and 2 home runs. Chad Green, indeed, will come in for the 8th. And then Gallegos for the 9th. And then we'll be set. And hopefully walk away here with a 4-game split after dropping the first 2. As Garcia fouls off a fastball, 0-1. And tomorrow, we'll take on Baltimore. The 0-1 swung on and missed, 0-2. I don't know how I don't know, my voice is just a little tender today. I don't know if it's allergies. I'm dehydrated. As Garcia strikes out on 3 pitches, 1 away. First K there, obviously, for Crick, and that brings up Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3. 2 for 14 in the series. The 2 are both doubles. Chases the high fastball, 0-1. Thought it might have been a breaking pitch. Crick fastball, slider pitcher. Doesn't really throw much else. The 0-1 to Cody. Outside, 1-1. 2-seamer had a little tail to it. 30,000 in attendance here in Chicago, almost 31. Still not quite a sellout, but the best attendance of the series. As Cody swings and misses on a low fastball, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Cody Bellinger. Chopped foul to stay alive. Still 1-2. Checked his swing. Oh, and called a ball. 2-2. That should have been strike 3. Umpire called it a little low. So Cody gets another swing. 2-2. A hanging slider, but Cody popped it up. Got underneath it. Abreu in foul ground in front of the Yankee dugout will make the catch, 2 away. And now that'll bring up Jacob Stallings, the Yankee backstop. The first pitch to Stallings. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-1. Just kept tailing away. As this is pop fouling out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 hung a slider, and that's going to find the center field grass for a base hit. So Stallings now a 1 for 4 day. And that'll bring up Michael Conforto, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Oh, just missed that high slider. 0-1. Conforto had some bad intentions with that swing. The 0-1. Chases a fastball in the dirt. 0-2. The 0-2. Again in the dirt, swing and a miss, strike 3. Grandal fires the first to complete the play, and we go bottom 8. So Yankees leave a man on. At the end of 7.5, it's 7-4 New York as we look again at the Taco Bell fan cam.
Your attention, please.
Chad Green now coming on for his 12th appearance of the year, a .79 ERA, 1 save, and 0-1 record. Leading off, Josh Harrison, 0 for 2. His average back under 200 now. But he does have a gold star for a play he made in the field to rob Francisco Lindor. As there's a strike, 0-1. Now chases a fastball, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him on the good old Uncle Charlie. 1 away. And that'll bring up Tim Anderson now. He's 0 for 3 tonight.
Number 7, shortstop.
Swings through a fastball, 0-1.
Anderson.
And now pops one up to right center field. Bellinger, ranging to his left, makes the catch, 2 away. Avi Garcia, 1 for 3 with a double, was stranded at third in the first. Takes a strike, 0-1. Another strike, this one on the outside edge, 0-2. Just got a piece of that low curveball to stay alive. Do another 0-2. Another foul ball. The 0-2. Another foul ball to Garcia. And he fouls another one off. Still 0-2. This will be the 6th pitch of the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Well, he finally got him. Strike 3, got him to chase another curve. So 2 Ks in a nice inning for Chad Green here in the 8th. We go top 9. Yankees still up by 3. Kendall Graven now coming in for his 17th appearance of the year, looking to hold the game right here. Meanwhile, Giovanni Gallegos starting to warm for the Yankees. And also Loaizaga in case they score. If the Yankees score, it'll be Loaizaga. If they don't, it'll be Gallegos. Cabrera 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Extended his hitting streak to 16 games. Takes one inside from Graveman, 1-0. Meanwhile, Jose Ruiz warming for the White Sox in their pen. It'll be a 1-0 to Cabrera. Smacked right back up the middle, a base hit. So Cabrera gets the inning off started nicely for the Yankees with a leadoff single. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, 2 for 4 with a pair of singles today, a pair of RBIs, and a pair of runs scored.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The first pitch from Graveman to LeMahieu is skied to right and fairly deep. Going back at the track, making the catch in the corner is the right fielder Pollock. The park just held it as DJ made good contact. He's done that a few times this series. Now that brings up Francisco Lindor, who's 0 for 4, and has really had a terrible series overall, but even when he hit it well, he got robbed by Harrison and left. And now he's going to bloop one down the left field line. Caught by Moncada in foul territory, 2 away. So a rough day for Lindor as we look now back at Matt Olson's day, who, if I remember correctly, I think is 3 for 4 and a triple shy away from the cycle. But this was his 2-run home run to dead center. At the time, gave the Yankees a 5-2 lead. Yep, a homer, a double, a single. He's a triple away from the cycle. One of the few Yankees that have a very good series here in Chicago as he takes one outside 1-0. So Cabrera's single gave Matt Olson one more chance to try and get the cycle. In fact, I think the last Yankee to get the cycle was here in Chicago. It might have been Melky Cabrera, like 15 years ago. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. Good power sinker there from Olson. as that drifts outside. 2-1. The 2-1 to Olson is high, 3-1. You wonder if Graveman just doesn't want having to do with him. He might be pitching around him here. The 3-1, as they check on Cabrera now. Boo, boo, throw the ball, boo. It'll be a 3-1. Checked his swing. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire. Olson draws the walk. Cabrera goes to second. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks now, who's also 0 for 4. So 2 on, 2 outs. Yankees up by 3 here in the top of the ninth. Kendall Graveman trying to keep that lead, the deficit right here at 3. As Hicks swings through a fastball, 0-1. Hicks 1 for 8 in his career against Graveman with an RBI single. You do that again here if you got a single. The 0-1. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-2. The 0-2 to Aaron. Inside, 1-2. Laid off the curveball. Now 2-2. The count will level up as that misses low and outside. The 2-2 to Hicks. Cabrera, great speed off of second. Olsen, bad speed off of first. As Hicks spoils a high slider, foul, 2-2. Still 2-2. And now popped them up, jammed them with the slider. Graveman will take it himself, and that'll end the innings. Despite the hit and the walk, the Yankees do not score. We go bottom 9. Yankees up by 3. So Loaizaga will sit down, and Gallegos will come in for his 10th save of the year. 12 appearances, 10 in the third innings, pitched almost a 6-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio.
Number 65.
8 of those 9 saves with the Yankees. Yankees acquired Gallegos in almost the first week of the season. And knock on wood, but he has been pretty much automatic. I think he's only let the tying run come into place once this year on a 3-run lead. As Abreu, 0 for 3. Hammers one foul, 0-1. Now chops a changeup foul, 0-2. Slider misses just low, and Abreu lays off. The 1-2, fouled straight back and out of play, still 1-2. Chases the slider in the dirt. Stallings finds it, fires the first to complete the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal, 0 for 2. Hit by a pitch, came around to score on a home run by Sheets, as that's fouled off, 0-1. Now swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him on the slider. Stallings again fires the first in time, 2 away. And now that brings up Luis Robert, 1 for 3, a double, a run scored. He scored in the Mendick home run. Takes a strike there, 0-1. Now chops a changeup foul. White Sox down to their last strike. Yankees looking to earn the split. Backdoor slider grounded up the middle. Lindor ranging far to his left, fires the first, not in time. Roberts too fast. So an infield single keeps it alive, and that brings up A.J. Pollock, who's having a game to forget. Takes one inside, 1-0. Fouls off a fastball, 1-1. Now swinging and a miss on a changeup again. The White Sox down to their last strike. The 1-2. Line to the right side, a base hit, and as I jinxed myself, the tying run has come to the plate here in Chicago. And it is in the form of Gavin Sheets. 1 for 3 already with a home run today. Fouls that back out of play, 0-1. Takes the changeup low, 1-1. Inside with the slider, 2-1. Fastballs high, 3-1. Danny Mendick on deck. This one, grounded to LeMahieu. This should do it. He'll fire to first, and Gallegos does it again. The Yankees come back after losing the first 2 games of this series to take the next 2, putting up a pair of 7 spots. They win 7-0 and 7-4. And so a battle of 2 first-place teams is left even. Cole improves to 6-1. Lynn gets his first loss of the year, drops to 5-1. Gallegos, his 10th save of the year. This is that Lindor getting robbed earlier there by Harrison. This is the home run by Olson. Highlights abound. Stay tuned for the post-game show here on Yes. Joking. As here's Garcia's diving catch. And then that's Sheets' home run that made it a game. But he couldn't do it twice. As you see here, the final out. LeMahieu will fire the first, and that does it. Avi Garcia with a pair of home runs and 3 RBIs, your player of the game. Garrett Cole, 8 strikeouts, 4 hits, 4 runs, and 6 2/3. Lance Lynn, the loss, 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 strikeouts, 7 runs. Gallegos gives him a couple of hits, but no runs, and locks it down for his 10th save of the year. Oh, you'll love to see it. A win for the Yankees, and the Yankees will now head from Chicago to Baltimore. As the Yankees now improve, get back to 15 games over 500. Cole's ERA went up just a bit, 2.26. Lynn's went up quite a bit to 3.10. And well, if some guys have some cold spells, this could be the chance for them to snap out of it. Brandon Woodruff versus Keegan Aiken. Robbie Ray versus DL Hall. Moved out of the bullpen back into the starting rotation. Joe Musgrove against Jordan Lyles. And Cal Quantro against, I think it's Grayson Rodriguez, making his major league debut. Those are the 4-game, that's the 4-game preview here for Yankees versus Orioles. We will play at least 2 of those tomorrow, but we are going to call it a night here. I appreciate everybody who tuned in as always. Always means a great deal. Just want a quick. I didn't see who got the last. Oh, the Vikings took a safety. Oh, there you go. So the Vikings took a safety. They go defense with the last pick of the first round. And that's it. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have yourselves a great rest of your evening. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow here for some more MLB The Show 22. Good night, everybody.